name is Georgette. I'm going to talk about tax revenue and how the government taxes really affects in any market. For instance, we have a market of a fancy restaurant where we have the price of $50 a plate, and the equilibrium price and quantity is at 400 plates per night. Then with the tax imposed by $25, now we're gonna have a drop in the amount of plates sold for at the restaurant per night, because now the price of the plates increment by $25. So now the consumers are not gonna pay 50, but instead they're gonna pay $75. So we have that before taxes we were paying $50, after taxes we're paying $75. That's an increase of $25. Then on quantity, we were selling 400 plates at night for a fancy dinner at $50. But then with the tax increase, we are paying now $75, which is now causing a decrease on the amount of plates at dinner that the market is able to sell. The total sales when the price of the plate at a fancy restaurant was $50, now is going to be $20,000 on sales. After taxes, we see the decrease by $5,000, and it went down to $15,000 after the tax has been imposed. So you see here we have at the equilibrium price, we have a $10,000 consumers are willing to pay and producers are willing to spend $10,000. But then when the after tax impact, we notice that there's going to be less consumers, so it's going to be $7,500 for producers, and the daily weight loss is going to be $5,000. So we were paying no taxes. We were able to do the mathematical equation, and this is what we came up with $10,000, which is always going to be the same amount for producer surplus. So the total surplus for the consumer supplies and producer surplus is going to be $20,000. Now with the tax imposed, we see that we have a consumer supplies, and then we ended up with a total of $7,500 and producer supplies $7,500. The tax revenue total is going to be $10,000 and the total surplus $25,000 with a daily weight loss of $5,000. At a market with groceries, we see that the price for groceries will be a total value of quantity. 60 pounds of food can be purchased for the amount of $120. But then with the impact on tax, we're going to notice that consumers are going to be able to purchase only 40 pounds worth of groceries at a higher price. In this case, on the graph, we're able to see that if they were paying before $90, now we're going to be paying $140, which is $50 more. So that is going to be impacting the economy as well and the consumer, because now we're going to be paying more money to get less food, and people will be in a very restricted budget, or even maybe they might have to get a second job. The groceries with no taxes was, for instance, we were able to purchase a total of 60 pounds worth of groceries at $120, and consumer surplus was $3,600 and producer surplus was $3,600. The total surplus was $7,200. Now with the tax increase, we notice that we're going to have a consumer surplus that is going to be leading to the amount of $1,200, and producer surplus is going to be $1,200. The tax revenue is going to be 50 times 40, based on the graph that we have, based on the height, and we're gonna end up with a total revenue of $2,000. Then with a total surplus of 4,400. Then we see that the dead weight loss that is also figured out by using the base and the height, and we're gonna end up with the weight loss of $500. So imposing a tax is always going to have a very strong impact in the economy, and it's going to be affecting any market anytime.